This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even fucking do this. Before we start the video on the Moultrie Feed Station Pro Part 2, just wanted to stop in here for a second. Went down to the farm a few days ago, checked the station, checked the cameras. I did not bring my bug spray along with me. I didn't think it was going to be too bad because I knew I was going to be basically in and out of there in just a few minutes. As soon as I got out of the Jeep, I was attacked by mosquitoes. So I have to apologize a little bit about the rush through, the shaking of the camera a little bit, and you can even see some smashed mosquitoes on me. Let's get into that and see what happened. It was certainly not a pleasant sight.
Look away, I'm hitting.
I was bitten up, but the one good thing, I just took some Benadryl, and I really didn't have any itch, and they kind of went away pretty quick, so I was lucky that way. Let's get down to that, and then we're going to come back here, and we're going to take a look at the pics. Down here in Mosquitoville today, Jesus, there is thousands of mosquitoes. Well, here at the Moultrie Feed Station, and it looks like our lid popped off. I had picked the lid up, but it looks, due to the weight, it might have stretched out a little bit. As you can see, I'm going to have to try to push that back on there. That's a little disappointing. Quite a bit of corn still in there, so I'm going to have to check the cameras for deer, see what we have. A couple guys said they like them. I got a couple tips for it, as far as to help to keep the rain out and to keep squirrels from chomping the top. So I'm going to put the lid on. One trick that I got, as far as the top of it goes, keep squirrels, rodents, and things like that, chipmunks from chewing through. Said got a snake, and this is plastic snake, as you can see. They kind of look like what we have down here. And I got some super glue. I'm just going to glue him right onto the top here, so he looks like he's sunning himself up there. I don't think it's going to do anything for deer as far as scaring them. Alright, I have him up here. Hopefully that will do something as far as to keep these squirrels away. And I sure hope that lid stays on. Again, it might be due to the 80 pounds in here, and because it's so heavy that it's kind of stretching the unit a little bit. That is a definite possibility, and popped it. Another thing, let me get my umbrella over here. I got another note saying that he uses soybeans and some pellets in his, but he uses one of these umbrella types. Now, I'm not sure if it was this style, and this is like the tree stand umbrella. Have a video out there that shows this, both types. If you want to take a look at it, here it is right over here, or here, or wherever it is. There we go. And this is the style of umbrella, and he attaches that, and again it would be over here like this, and that would definitely keep the rain off a little bit better. Or the square type that you can get, again over here, keeping that dry a little bit from the rain. Had a lot of rain yesterday. I think that's why those mosquitoes are out in force today. But I have my snake on there, and I'm gonna quickly collect the cameras, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully something good. Hopefully I'm not gonna have to, or if I do have to come back in another few weeks, maybe I'll do a little bit of hunting down here in a spot, and then come over here and check it. As you can see, it was quite an experience down there with all those mosquitoes. Forgetting that bug spray really kind of hurt me a little bit, but ended up okay. Glad I didn't get a haircut until after that, because I think having a little bit of the 70s hair sort of saved me a little bit too. So far, I'm still on the fence about it. We had that stretching problem with the lid popping off. You're going to see that in a couple minutes. And let's take a look right now. I didn't notice that until I was reviewing this film. But as you can see, as I'm talking about the snake, we had the lid pop in the background from the weight of the corn. One possibility is putting one of those banding straps around the top of the Feed Station Pro in the tree to try to hold that in a little bit, and I think that might do it. I am going to do a part 3, and when I go down for that, I think I am going to put a strap around the top of that, and we'll see how it's going to work out. That is the 80 pounder. The 40 pounder, I don't know if you would have that problem as much because it's not as much weight stretching that. So the 40 pounder might be the way to go. I love that it keeps the corn off the ground. Even though the lid came off, and I know we had some rain, I felt the corn in there and it felt dry. It did go through and went out the wheat poles, so it was keeping the corn nice and dry, and I was glad of that. If it would have been on the ground, it probably would have been starting to get moldy at this point. So I'm certainly happy about the way that it keeps the corn dry. Maybe we'll come to conclusion in part 3. I didn't have any big bucks show up, but I did have some deer. Have 2 cameras out down there. Let's get into some of these. And here we are, Saturday, August 19th, when I set this up. Everything's still fine. The 21st, okay. You can see by the 24th, the lid had come off. By the 25th, it was all the way off. Maybe the wind blew it off. But we did have deer come in. We had a nice twin spikes come in, yearlings, fawns. They seem to come in fairly often and really, seem to enjoy it. Came back constantly over and over again. Here is my oldest Moultrie camera, not quite a good quality, but it shows you from a different angle, a little bit of grooming there, and looking at the feed station, eating it there, and one nice little shot of the spikes. And here's a time lapse. We have the twin spikes come in, take some nibbles, actually bed down, hang around for a bit, eat a little bit more, and then move on. Here I am fixing the lid back on the 3rd when I filmed the video. I really like the concept. I really like keeping the corn off the ground. We'll see how that banding strap or ratchet strap works on it. I think that's going to be the key. So this White Rook 85 signing out off the Delmarva Peninsula. Everybody have a good one. Fuck it, I'm out of here.